G'day Mob, we're down here for our one more big breakfast this morning for Gamble Aware Week. It's Lockie Skinner live, or not live, anyways. Joining me on the air right now is Dom. How you going, Dom?
I'm great, g'day.
And you're looking very bright today. Want to tell us a little bit about what this is about?
Yeah, so it's a beautiful day down here at the Coffs Jetty, and we've been here since about 6:30.
Yeah.
We're here every Friday.
That's amazing.
And the reason I'm wearing bright stuff is we do something called Fluro Friday.
Yeah.
And it's sort of under the One Wave movement, and it actually started in Bondi about 11 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all for mental health awareness. Yeah.
And how many other communities do the Fluro Friday?
Oh, there's quite a few around Australia, and there's a few overseas as well.
Oh, okay,
which is cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and it started in Bondi. That's pretty cool.
It did. Can I tell you a little bit about how it started?
Yeah.
Beautiful man, Grant Jabilko.
Yeah.
He's actually been up to Coffs recently, doing a bit of work in the schools, mental health awareness, and fun stuff because he's a bit of a groover.
Yeah.
So Grant he talks really openly about his mental health, and he was down at Bondi. He was having a really hard time because he was always a surfer, and he's like, I'm going to get in the water, but I feel really down. So anyway, he whacked some really cool fluoro gear on because he said, I'm just going to brighten myself up. He went for a surf, and he's like, I feel a bit better. I've been on a few waves. And he got out of the surf, and there was another guy, and he said, what have you been? Like, who are you? You're dressed in fluoro. Have you just come from a night out?
Yeah.
And Grant said, no, look, I'm struggling with my mental health, and I know that being in the surf really helps.
Yeah.
So that's how it started. The other guy said, look, I'm struggling too. Like, do you want to meet here?
Yeah.
Every Friday, and that's how it started.
Oh my gosh, what a great story.
and I should say that the mob in Woolgoolga, Lisa Nichols, those guys have been running Fluro for I think 8 years now.
Yeah.
And I used to go to that, and they're my inspiration. So when it was actually Lifeline was thinking about starting this in Coffs, I got really excited about that. I'm like, I'm there.
Yeah, perfect. And so you're the one that runs the one down here in Coffs every Friday?
Yeah, Grant calls us tribe leaders, but you know, it's a very, there's no hierarchy at all.
I mean, it's a pretty cool title.
Yeah, I know. I do feel a little bit special, actually. But so we, the group, because once Lifeline, started, and then they really wanted the community to be involved and run the Fluro Friday as coming from the community. So I'm involved in a community group called Coffs Coast Suicide Prevention Initiative. So our group's all about very much community-based grassroots prevention. So we just love doing this activity every Friday. Yeah. And it's good for, it's great for me because I live with my own mental health struggles, have for many years. And I'm not particularly a morning person either, but there is not one morning that I come down that I regret it.
Oh, that is awesome. Yeah. And do you find yourself getting up early most mornings now that you did the not really? Those eyes are telling me different story. Yeah, okay. All right. This is just something that I look forward to every week. I actually call it my touchstone. Yeah. So I know that I'm always going to be here every Friday, and it's kind of like if I'm having a bit of a rough week, I know that I'm going to come into this, safe space where we're just all, we can just talk openly, and it's just really nice. It's not that we go into sort of detail, but it's just, we can just say, hey, I've had a really hard week, and maybe one of us will go, what do you usually do when you're having a hard week? And so we it's always a positive sort of spin to it. We uplift each other and go off. And you find it really useful? I do. Yeah. And I think, in society we're getting better about talking about mental health and how we feel. And mental health's a, useful title, but really it's about our well-being. Yeah. And I love when Mob talks more about social and emotional well-being, because to me, we're not, our bodies aren't separate, our mind, our emotions and our physical body, we're not separate. We're beings, and we feel it in many aspects of our
our beings when things aren't going right. So yeah.
Fantastic. Well, I think this is a really great opportunity to talk to the Fluro Friday group. I love when I come down here on Fridays, not realizing it's Friday until I see a beautiful bunch of Fluro Friday people standing on the beach. You must get people coming up to you all the time, having conversations, but for those that might have seen you in passing but not really know, are everybody welcome to come down and dress fluoro?
Absolutely. And you know what? If people don't have fluoro in their wardrobes, I bring spare, so there's no excuses whatsoever. And look, I understand that, if you see people on a beach chatting and, we form a little chat circle or whatever, it can be hard walking up to a group of strangers, but no one will ever hopefully feel like, they're not welcome.
And listening is to conversations like this, they know that this group is going to be inviting. It's beautiful. I think it's such a great concept, and to hear that backstory about how it was founded, that's amazing as well.
It's pretty cool. And we love it when Grant comes up periodically and he does, because he's sort of overarching business. Sorry, I just hit the microphone.
It's
overarching business or group is called One Wave, and he's been doing these great projects like at Woolgoolga, Mulloway. I can't remember the other schools.
Nice.
So
cool.
hopefully he'll come up again soon, and we'll snaffle him here. We got to share him with Whoopi Fluro Friday. So we're not competitors, but we want Grant next time.
We do want Grant. But another part to that question is you'd have some beautiful stories of where people have come up and had conversations and potentially joined the group, would you?
Absolutely. And we get to know each other, I think, on a different level as well. As I say, a lot of us struggle with our own mental health. I'm really open about it. I live with bipolar disorder too. And that can be really, debilitating. And then what I find is maybe other people come up and they're living with something similar, and it's just this sort of nice bond, I think, around struggles, but then we flip it.
Fantastic. And you get to meet so many amazing people through this. I know that you and me have a very beautiful mutual friend, Shani.
The Sean.
Where is she today?
Oh, you hassle her, will you? Oh no, look, Shani's amazing, and she was coming in the early days. But hey, Sean, I get it, mate. You're a hard worker, and we went right through winter, and it wasn't real pleasant down here. But we persevered. It's week 30 this week. The weather's warming up. So whoever's been thinking about coming, definitely.
Fantastic. Well, it is definitely something that everybody should get behind. If people want to learn more about Fluro Friday or the suicide prevention group, where can they head?
Yeah, we've got Facebooks for both groups. So the Fluro Friday Coffs Jetty. And then our community group is called Coffs Coast Suicide Prevention Initiative. We do also have Insta pages, but you can probably tell I'm a bit of a boomer, so I struggle with Insta. I know, but there's definitely Facebook.
At least you call it Insta.
Oh yeah, cool.
Not too much of a boomer.
Does that mean I'm cool? But no, a lot of the community groups know, organisations know about us, and certainly if anyone's having trouble finding us, Lifeline North Coast is a big supporter, and also Wesley Mission give us support with our suicide prevention group, so we're pretty lucky.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you so much for joining me. It's a beautiful morning down here. I know you've got your fluoro coats on, but I'm sure you'll be swapping them out for fluoro swimmers soon.
Very soon, and to be honest, Fluro Friday One Wave does come out of surf culture, and I talk to Grant, our tribe leaders. We chat to him about once a month on Zoom, and I'm like, Grant, we haven't really been in the water. He's like, it's okay, dip your toe in, just get salty. I'm like, yeah, we've been dipping the toe in, not much more, mate. So hopefully soon we'll put our swimmers on.
100%. I could do it right now. I could just run out. It's very warm.
Yeah, I must admit, I did take a running dive in the middle of winter, and I was looking for the defib, so Yeah, I thought in the interest of my physical health, I'd put it off till the water warmed up.
Yeah, maybe just keep dipping that toe.
That's it. Oh no, I just snorted on there. Can you edit that bit out?
Absolutely not. Thank you so much for joining me, Dom.
Thank you. And is the sign off Yari Yarang?
Yari Rang, yeah.
Okay, I've got to get my tongue out of that. Thanks.
Deadly. Thank you.
All right.